Welcome to Weekly Goals Part 678. And for the past 3 weeks, I haven't been able to put out a weekly goals, and that is because I've been really busy. Alright, so the past goals. There were a bunch of things I wanted to accomplish. The first one is threading stuff edited. So I've been working on that threading course, and I have 16 videos that need to be edited, or 17. And I've been working on getting those edited for the past 3 weeks. So the course has been somewhat finished, and now I've been working with various editors and trying to get it all edited. So I'm still not finished with the editing. I think I have 3 or 4 that need to be distributed to editors. But the reason why it's taking so long is the content was mainly finished. It's just the PowerPoint and the animations. I've added a lot of animations as well, so I needed to explain those to the editors. And then I'm very picky with how the editing should be. I always try to think if the viewers are going to be able to understand the material or not, and if the current material will be easy for them to understand or not. So I have the editors make a lot of revisions, and to make sure this is going to be a good product. So that's why some of this editing takes very long. So I've been spending a lot of time with that, and I'm hoping I'll be done soon. Alright, the YouTube stuff I was working on. Itertools, I have finished most of them. I think I have 2 left that need to be edited. So I'll be getting those out, and so this Itertools series should be done. I have to go back and check if I'm missing anything. I might be missing product. I have to go back and check. Besides that, I've shot another video, just a Python video, and I would like to get that edited out as well. So that's the YouTube stuff. Now the model, I want to start Model 3. I've started that. It's been progressing. I've got it to 85%, and now I'm doing a lot of tweaks and retraining and trying to get it to 90, where if it gets to 90, I think that's pretty much production ready for the time being. So I'm trying to get it to 90%. Marketing my channel, I have no idea. I haven't really spent time on this. So this is something that I failed to do, and I will need to go back and look at how I can market my channel. Some of you guys made some comments about making easier videos, beginner-friendly Python videos that might help make my channel grow a little faster. The other thing is a website. I want to create my own website, but I don't think I have the skills or the time to do that. But I think it'll be interesting with Flask and Django and just the process itself. And maybe I can make tutorials on that as well, just the entire process. I'm not sure, but I will have to look into that as well. Okay, on the type of videos I want to make for YouTube. So this is sort of a confusing topic because I start some projects, some tutorials, and then I stop halfway, and I'm not sure. So I want to focus. One of the videos I've been trying to create, so basically I create a lot of material for like pandas or object-oriented programming, but then I have to stop because some other things get in the way. But one of the videos I want to create is on logging. So I've been trying to incorporate logging more as well into my projects. So that's one of the videos I think I will finish and try to upload. The other stuff is object-oriented programming. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. Hidden Markov chains. I want to also go into some machine learning algorithms and some more very difficult stuff because I'm studying some of that stuff, and to be able to explain to you guys in a very easy, friendly way, I feel like it will benefit me as well. And I'm also looking for things that will stimulate my brain and make me sort of really think, and to be able to explain very thoroughly hidden Markov chains will force me to really understand the material as well. So I think that's something I want to do. Like it's very difficult algorithms and the thinking behind the algorithms, and I think that will benefit my way of thinking as well. So that's another thing I'm thinking of as well. And the last thing I need to do is compiling a list of resources. So I've been getting a list of books and a list of tutorials and sort of articles or blogs that I want to go through and read. Currently, I'm mainly working on computer vision stuff, but I'm really interested in natural language processing and text-to-speech. So I have no idea how really audio is broken down so you could do text-to-speech. So I don't know how the labels and the data is organized. So this is something I really want to look into because I want to sort of create my own text-to-speech sort of system. Because I love automating everything. I want to automate as much as I can, and that's why I'm interested in deep learning or AI stuff in general. I want to be able to automate as many tasks as I can. So with text-to-speech, I'll be able to do voice commands, but I want to create the system from scratch because it's it seems very difficult and messy. Yeah, so it seems very difficult and messy, and I would like to gain some experience of how you deal with such messy data. So that's something I've made a list of resources of, and that's something I really want to look into and get really good and create something from scratch. All right. So I think during this week or maybe next week, I'll compile a list of resources I've found, and I'll share it with you guys. Books as well, and anything interesting I've found, I want to share with you guys as well. All right. So those are the goals. So the past 3 weeks I've been, it's been a mixture of studying, working with editors, and deep learning stuff. So the studying stuff I've been, I've been going through PyTorch, a book through PyTorch, natural language processing, and hidden Markov chains, and some statistical stuff. So it's just, I've been sort of jumping back and forth, and I'm not really organized because whenever I start something, I don't have time to finish it. I have to jump to the projects I'm doing, so I haven't been able to organize my studying. I've been jumping back and forth. And another problem is I can't run some of these models because I'm running a bunch of models for the app project that I'm doing, so I can't test out a lot of things, and it's weird. I'm just writing scripts of potential models, and I can't run it to see if it works or get an idea of what's lacking. So I really need to finish this model and the video editing stuff, and then I'll be able to really concentrate on studying and become more organized. So my studying has been completely unorganized, and I really need to fix that. So that's one of the things. Working with editors. Now, I said this earlier, it's a lot tougher than I expected. The material for the threading course was not bad. I was able to do that at my pace. I had to reshoot some videos due to the mic being muted, and some of them I wasn't satisfied with the quality, so I had to reshoot a few videos over and over. So that wasn't that bad, but working with multiple editors and telling them what I wanted edited, and it's a lot of work, and I think it's pretty exhausting, especially because the freelance editors I've been finding, they don't know much about programming or how to edit programming related tutorials. They're more, I guess most of the work is dealing with like trailers or intros or company introduction to products, or I forget what you call it, but basically those type of works. So it's been tough. I had to write a lot of notes explaining all that stuff, and then some of the editors, since my budget is very low, their audio editing hasn't been satisfactory, so I have to go back and tell them to fix this, and so it's been tough with that. Now I'm exploring various different freelance sites, so hopefully I find some steady editors who I can work with. Another problem is also that I am sort of, I don't know if I'm a perfectionist, but I pay attention to very small details, and I like things to be very good. So I think maybe my expectations are too high with editing. Okay, so with that, now the deep learning stuff. there's so much to talk about with this, but basically I'm running 2 models at a time. I was trying to run some stuff in Google Cloud, but they're just their customer service wasn't really good helping. Yeah, the customer service didn't really help, and they wanted to charge me with some things. It was so confusing, the whole thing. The support was going into like from free to bronze automatically. All these like packages were being updated without me actually wanting to update. So I got scared that I don't want to get billed for things, so I closed all my projects, and I tried to talk to customer service. They said they can't help me unless I'm bronze package, or it was all these things. So I basically just closed my projects on Google Cloud, and I will look into other cloud. I heard Amazon is really expensive, so I'll look into the smaller cloud businesses and see if I can run my models there as well. So I have 2 models running. I also spent time, my friend was setting up a NAS system so I could store data there, and she has a graphics card, so I was trying to get the data there and then give her the scripts and have her run the models there. But there were problems with the NAS system. I couldn't upload data, so I was trying to figure that out, and that troubleshooting that as well took a while, and I still haven't figured that out. So currently I only have 2 models, or 2 machines, 2 graphics cards running, and I will need to look into some cloud stuff to be able to run more models. But with deep learning, what I'm learning is that there's just a lot of tweaking you need to do. Tweaking learning rates. I'm surprised at how much my model will be stuck for days, and then suddenly it'll start just improving. I have no idea why. So it feels like the model is not going to improve, and then a few days later, just it starts to improve little by little. And then learning rates, making the learning rates even smaller, so e to the 5 starts improving the model. So there's just a lot of tweaking with learning rates, and there's a lot of models to test out. I'm using most of the ImageNet models, and I am doing some from scratch, transfer learning, and then trying to do ensembles, and it's just a lot of trial and error. I really don't understand the process. I really don't understand what's the best. It seems like certain things work in one situation, certain things don't work in another situation. And these models that I'm training take a very long time. So yeah, so that's just been slow, but I'm improving. I've seen a lot of improvements, and I just have to continue at it. So hopefully if my course does decently, I can buy another graphics card, and I'll improve the speed with that. Alright, so that's basically what I've been doing the past 3 weeks. Now, this week, what I want to accomplish for the next couple of weeks. So my studying has been lacking. I haven't been studying as much. Ideally, I want to study 2 hours a day. But I've been just so busy communicating with editors and working with them during all times that I haven't been able to study as much. And my scripts that I've been writing are all over the place. I'm unorganized because I can't run any scripts, and I'm running 2 models at the same time, so I can't really disturb that. So somehow I need to organize my studying and just read every day. I have to read more as well. I feel like reading is very good, and I want to read just very dry and difficult stuff to just get my brain working every day on that stuff. So studying, that's something I really want to work on, and I'm going to be trying to focus on basically pattern recognition, deep learning, mathematics, and anything automation related with Python scripts. So sort of in that field. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it a little more and get organized with that stuff. The editing. I'm hoping by the end of this week I have, I think, 4 videos that I need to still release to editors, or 3 videos. So I'm hoping I'll find decent editors, release that. I have to create the PowerPoint slides for that. So once that's done, I'll release all that to the editors, and then it's just reviewing their work, giving them feedback, reviewing the work, giving them feedback. So that's that. Now with the app stuff, just continue working on it. But I am so unorganized with my scripts and my models that I need to become very organized. I have so many models that I've tested, and I don't even know what type of model that is, or how many layers I trained. So I need to be really organized so I can look and see what models are working and what I can do. So yeah, basically organizing everything. So those are the 3 things I want to work on is this week is studying, keep working on the model, but just be much more organized and systematic. And with the editing, just find the editors and get it done, send it out and just review the work, and then take a look at everything, and then have people I can show the videos to, get a final okay, and then set it up, and then bundle it up, and then we'll see. So that's the editing part. With the YouTube, just have these couple of videos edited, and then think about the logging stuff and the other stuff. Hidden Markov chains, if I really want to make a video on that, but I need a lot more studying to do with that. Alright, so let's see. I'm hoping I'll release another video within 2 weeks, or next week or 2 weeks, and I want to be done within 2 weeks with the threading stuff. So I'm going to be focusing a lot to getting the threading stuff done, and hopefully the next time I make this video, or the next time I make this video, that I will be done with the threading stuff. Alright, so you guys can talk about your goals. So far no one has talked about their goals yet, but yeah, you guys are welcome to talk about your goals, and after a year or so we can look back and see what we were able to accomplish. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time.